Now, this little girl remains missing nearly 24 hours after she disappeared. And now a $10,000 reward is being offered. That's just been up to $20,000 for information leading to Heidi Todd. And in the last 45 minutes, police have released this sketch of a person of interest, they say. He's between 30 and 40. He's described as an Hispanic man with brown hair. He's got a tattoo on the left side of his face, a flame, and then he's got a tattoo, a lightning tattoo on the other side of his face. So he should be easy to spot. 4-year-old Heidi Todd, last seen at her home in the Whitney Lake subdivision. That's on Johns Island. According to Charleston Mayor John Tecklenburg, her mother was brutally beaten by somebody, and right now the search continues, presumably for that man. Our team coverage continues right now. Michael Higdon spoke with neighbors and has more on their reaction. Police reporter Harv Jacobs, also on the scene, has more on the investigation itself. But first, let's start with our own Debbie Chard for the latest. Debbie, bring us up, please, to speed.
Hey, Bill, the FBI says we want Heidi back. The mayor showed us this picture and he said this guy is the key. He's a person of interest. We want you to go to our website, go to our Facebook page, share that picture with everyone you know. He has a flame on one side of his face, a lightning bolt on the other. Obviously, he is somewhere and someone knows where he is. Harv Jacobs has more on how they identified this man as a person of interest. Harv?
Searching for little Heidi Todd is still in the area. Authorities said this afternoon at the press conference at 4 o'clock they're confident that the little girl is not in the lake located near her house. They also searched some ponds in the front of the neighborhood, and apparently they do not believe she's in the water either. So the big question is, where is Heidi? We want to put up that sketch of that person of interest again, if we can do that. The police say this guy who you see here in the sketch was in the neighborhood a few days before Heidi went missing, I should say. As you can see, there are tattoos on his face, which are very distinct. We have that lightning bolt on the right side of his face and what looks like a ring of fire on the left side. Again, they believe he was in the neighborhood a few days before the assault. Mayor Tecklenburg said at the press conference this afternoon, he also said that the mom, Heidi Todd's mom, may have been followed into the neighborhood yesterday before she was brutally beaten. 2 of the little girl's 4 siblings were in the house. We're told they're okay. As for the mom, they're having surgery on her at a hospital. We are told she is in fair condition. She was able to give the police limited information. Her husband, the dad, is in the Coast Guard. He was out of state on a training mission, and now he is back in town at his wife's bedside. The mayor said he went to visit the family. He said they're a wonderful family. He called little Heidi Todd precious, and he's begging for somebody to come forward with information. Several agencies are involved in this investigation. Charleston Police, the Charleston County Sheriff's Office, the FBI also involved, SLED, the State Law Enforcement Division, and DNR, hoping that this case will come to fruition. But for now, the search continues for little Heidi Todd, and people in this neighborhood and all over the Low Country, no doubt, are praying for her safe return. Debbie, will send it back to you.
Thank you, Harv. I want to show you the home where it happened. You can see their home right here, and it has a yellow sheet across it, and police are there right now. Police have been here since the incident happened about this time yesterday. They arrived here a little bit before 6 o'clock, and the neighborhood has seen countless police cars. You can hear the helicopter overhead. There are City of Charleston police involved. The FBI is involved. In fact, they have a special child abduction team that has come here. The FBI spokesman told me they are a regional team that concentrates on getting these kids, and the sooner they can get these kids, the better it is. Hopefully, they say they believe she is still alive at this point. So great news, but it's unnerving the neighborhood. Michael Higdon has been talking to the folks here.
Well, Debbie, from neighbors I have spoken with throughout the day, they are just absolutely shocked that something like this would happen. We've been here since about 10:30 this morning, and you can tell it's a very active neighborhood. Apart from the media and the police that are out here right now, we saw many residents who were walking their dogs, strolling their children in strollers. Really just a community effort and neighborhood, just a sense of community in this area. And neighbors tell me that it's typically very quiet. So something like this is shocking. Again, many who live here say when they got home yesterday is when they already saw police, EMS all lining the streets, and they really didn't know exactly what happened. And when they were told what happened, many of them immediately jumped into action and in fact were trying to help look for 4-year-old Heidi Todd. At this point in time, about a day later, you can feel the sense of urgency from neighbors in trying to make sure and hoping that Heidi is found safe and sound. I can tell you the neighbors I spoke with, the Todd family, they're fairly new to this neighborhood. They moved in about a few months ago into a very new house, and they say many neighbors around this area say they saw the kids playing in the yard frequently. They were very friendly. They were a beautiful family, and the fact that this would happen to them breaks their heart. I will have much more reaction for you coming up in our next hour. For now, reporting from Johns Island, I'm Michael Higdon. Debbie, I'll send things back to you.
Thank you, Michael. And it is very gut-wrenching for the families who live here and who know this family and cannot believe this has happened in their neighborhood. In fact, one of the little boys who plays with this family told me that he cried in school today. So you can understand how difficult it is for everyone, not only to have everyone searching for essentially a neighborhood family member, a little girl who's 4 years old, but someone they know well and love here. So they are having a vigil at 7 o'clock tonight, and we will keep you posted on any new developments as we hope we get Heidi back. Back to you.
All right, Debbie, thank you. Our team coverage there from Johns Island. The big question is, where is little Heidi Todd? We will continue to follow this story, folks, update you both on air and online at live5news.com the second we get any new information. We also want to show you the numbers you can call if you have any information or if you can help police. If you know anything you think may help, call 843-619-6123. Again, call 843-619-6123 or call 1-800-THE-LOST. That's 1-800-843-5678. You can find both of those numbers online at live5news.com.